What up, peeps? Welcome back to ESL Pro League Season 6. It's been a bit of a slow burner, but we're trying to drive it up a little bit, so we're going to go in straight away to the action. Snods.
One does hope, yeah.
It's map 2.
It is.
It's game 2.
Should we explain that? Should we explain that first?
I think the game's underway, maybe not.
Yeah, obviously they tried to restart the rounds that was happening on Cobblestone. It couldn't happen, so now they're going live into Mirage. Godsent already 4 versus 1. Last player alive, that's going to be Stiko on that CT side, rotating in through CT. And there you have it. Pith does find the last one. It's going to be 1-0 now as Godsent carry forward the momentum they had in the second half of Cobblestone into Mirage. 1-0 here, Jack.
Nice. They get the opening round.
Clarify what happened though. They restarted the rounds a few times, couldn't quite get it to work, so they can actually reschedule that match, and that match will be replayed out on a later date. And we are going to be skipping that one and going straight into the Godsent versus Mousesports on the second map, and the second map obviously being Mirage. But anyway, it's going to be the force by count from Mousesports. Forces a Kevlar this time. Oscar going to be in the PT50. He learned his lessons from the last map on Cobblestone, unable to buy that AWP into the first bar, and so we're going to be seeing the forces Kevlar onto the T side now. UMP for Disco Doppler. 3 AKs, link a little onto Dennis. Bomb towards T spawns. Look like a slow D4 here from Godsent once again.
Nade comes out early as they try and push their way through. Not too much damage actually done, but look at the map control being taken by Godsent here. They are pushing out, they're trying to work their way through into a couple of crevices, but mid is completely barren. They've not even attempted to try and gain control. Yeah,
right now 3-man stack from Mousesports towards a Oscar. Who is that? Oscar, Rops, and as well as Sunny. 3 versus 5 now potentially as Godsent. I'm going to be lining up the grenades. Smoke towards jungle. Actually, Pith there, what's that one? It must be jungle still. Anyway, Twist now close towards Palace. Rops now holding the angle of the 5-7 on Kevlar. Let's see what they can do versus the execution of Godsent.
Oh, Rops can run absolutely rampant with a 5-7 sniper. I've seen it with my own 2 solo peepers. As soon as a little bit of damage will strike first, takes down Twist as the push starts to come in. Oscar will get traded out though by Dennis as he some dastardly amount of damage. Actually gets sent off to the burn ward as well, unfortunately by his brother in arms. Sunny is what connects the headshot on towards Piff. Oh, this is going completely wrong for Godsent. They've been Godsent packing by Mousesports as they let this round slip away.
There you have it. Godsent losing versus the eco there, or the force by coming from Mousesports into the second round. And the money will be reset as well. They're going to be going for the counter force, trying to make it 2-1 score in their favour and reset that CT economy. Nevertheless, for Mousesports, 4 players staying alive, which means they can salvage the weaponry that was dropped by the dead members from Godsent, and now we see UMPs, well, UMP single onto Stiko, AK onto Sunny, 2 and 4s onto Oscar and Rops, and of course the FAMAS there for Chris J. Obviously it's been a long night, a lot of balls as we're finally getting back into this one. Sunny does find the first hit, it's looking like a 5 versus 4, only 35 left on the clock, and this could be 2-1 to Mousesports.
Yeah, Mousesports had the heavy hand and the firm grasp into the prior game, so you've got to imagine they're starting to find their confidence once again now into this one. Oscar with a swift headshot there as he will mow down Piff. Twist is in a fairly tasty position as he slides himself in between the 2 bunkers as he waits by sandwich. Let's go Doppler will fall to Chris J as well. It just depends if Rops gets overconfident and pushes through, if they'll actually give him a single chance to do some damage with his deagle. Oh, no dirty work today as he does go down. It's all on Dennis here. Fairly timid, last-minute desperation play, but he will go down as well. So Mousesports getting that second round, as you would imagine.
What's crucial as well is the fact they have 5 players stay alive. Look at their money right now, 3,000 across the board. Obviously, that is before buying utility, so we'll go down just a little bit. Nevertheless, they're going to be playing versus the full eco now. 2-1 will be the scoreline. Mousesports the 1-round lead. And they are playing versus the full eco. Another round here where they can have 4 or 5 stay alive, build up that cash even further here, Jack, and stabilize a strong economy to allow them to buy up in case Godsent take the first buy round. Heavy presence here towards Palace. Look at the Palace burst with a flashbang from Disco Doppler.
Yeah, he'll flash over. They'll sprint their way out, try and start raise a bit of health. Of course, Havoc, because they do sprint through. The early attacks come through. They actually do overpower the first line of defense. The frontline infantry has gone down, but Oscar's there to try and chip away at them. He finds 2 shots, going to be able to claim the third as well. Sunny peeks up, says peekaboo, as he reigns supreme with the AK-47. Everyone hits the deck, and he will get the defuse as well.
There we have it. Clean anti-eco there from Mousesports. They're playing retake towards the site, as you should. 1 towards CT, and of course 1 towards stairs and jungle. And they mow down these T players as they flood their way through ramp and Palace. So, 1-3 now. Godsent going to be getting the buy on board. Orp onto Twist this time, but no utility for him. 4 AKs, and versus them, the Mousesports side, we're going to be seeing so far 4 rifles, but I'm expecting potentially the AWP into Oscar's inventory. Actually, no. So, Orp only in Twist's hand. Going towards Palace right now, probably going to peek towards jungle. See if we're going to find the first kill onto the CT side defense. Nevertheless, though, aggression here from Rops towards ramp.
They've been really taking the fight towards Zanes. These previous strikes has been working fairly well for them. They can get out, but they can't quite win the rounds. Now with the added firepower in their arsenal, will it be a different story? Seems like Dennis wants to write the Tau entirely different, as he will get a double kill, takes down Rops and Sunny. That's a very effective, explosive opener coming out from them. Oscar, Styko and Chris J, the triple threat on that terrorist side, but what can they actually achieve?
4 versus 3 now. Flash comes in and Oscar goes towards stairs. Seems to find a kill early on. Dennis is low HP, thankfully, but Twist Orb is still into play, holding these angles, these long-range duels. That should really merit the round number 2.
Should do indeed. They're getting the early splash damage out as well with these nades, so everyone is losing a little bit of health here and there. They're going to be playing quite timid as they know this round could be taken away from them at any moment. They do have the kit, but it's just the one. It's on Styko, and the peek comes out from Disco Loughlin as he spots out the head. Dennis does damage. Snyder as well, going to just send Chris J away. Unfortunately for him, he is now just charred remains on the battlefield, and that is Godsent getting another round.
Round number 6 now. Mousesports losing versus the prior one to Godsent. Strong play there towards the A site. As soon as they found those first 2 kills onto Rops and Co. towards the A site. Smoked off jungle, smoked off stairs, and obviously they control the CT. They isolated, or pretty much prevented the CT rotation and retake coming in. And obviously from there they managed to get onto round number 2 for themselves. Anyway, they're 1 minute 40 left on the clock. A double offset run out from the CT side. Oscar and Chris J wooing the AWPs. Chris J, obviously the former primary AWPer for the side. Mousesports already does go down. So the 1-man advantage for Godsent already on their T side.
Double AWP set up there. I thought maybe the solution would have been double the firepower, but it seems like all it is right now is the flames burning twice as bright, but for half as long. They lose 1 player already. It's just left on Oscar. Sunny gets decimated towards Connector as Dennis is cooking up an absolute fuss. Storms his way through. He is livid at the plays that are occurring. Pipe as well snaps the neck of Styko. It's all on Oscar here. He gets taken down in a brutal fashion. Smoke
fades. Dennis will find that kill onto Oscar. It's going to be a 3-3 now, as the eco should come in for Mousesports. It's looking like a 4-3 advantage here for Godsent onto the T side already. But of course, they still have to close this one out efficiently. Try and have 4 or 5 stay alive. Build up that money ever further. You can see already roughly $4,000, $5,000 across the board for the T side economy. So Mousesports, after this eco, when it goes to the buy rounds, have Godsent made this one fairly clean. It's looking like Mousesports going to chain 2 rounds, essentially 2 rounds together to break that T-side economy and force ecos and weak buys from Godsent.
Rops once again with a 5-7. He was absolutely naughty last round. He's doing damage once again. It's a double kill for Rops. That is hugely critical for the round, especially if Oscar can follow it up with another response kill as he gets a bit low. Eventually will dispatch and sends him absolutely back in. It's Dennis and Disco Doppler now that just have to try and work out what they can even do into the round. Force Chris J out of position. They eventually get the kill, but it's a massive struggle. They're starting to bring it back in their favor. Those Disco Doppler goes big. Causes a bit of a disco and inferno there. Sunny finds the 1 kill. Oscar with the 2nd though. And the round they should have lost, they pick up.
There we go. 2nd time now for Mousesports on their CT side of Mirage. Only 7 rounds being played. They've already won 2 Force Buys, pistols, paying dividends for Mousesports on their CT side. As actually, they're the team to make it to 4 already as we go into round number 8. Once again though, Jack, double set up run out for the CT side. There are 3 rifles to finish off the rest of the CT buy. Let's see if Chris will still get aggressive towards Connector once again. After being caught out early on and being taken down. Sunny towards middle, the flash comes in.
Ooh, look at this, Sunny playing around the smoke. They have no idea what the trick that is up their sleeve is, but they will take the Mortal Kombat fight against Robs and decimate him. Sunny responds somehow against the 2K, isn't the hat trick? Unfortunately not. His reign of terror is short-lived. Oscar keeps the hype going though, as he will punish Schneider. It's just left into a 2 versus 2, and the reinforcement in Styko has arrived, but Oscar misses the critical shot. The linchpin in Styko though gets obliterated. Disco Doppler not missing a trick there.
They know exactly what Oscar is as well. Failed smoke towards Connector. Should be able to peek in over the smoke, but Disco Doppler has the angle as well. Let's see now as Oscar peeks in. Can maybe catch him off guard.
Oh, they're going to hear him. They knew exactly what he was up to. He thought they had rotated off, didn't spot them out, assumed they had gone for an aggressive B take into that round, but it wasn't meant to be. It was all an elaborate mirror maze.
Resets galore as we go into round number 9 now. 4-4 be the scoreline as Mousesports are back against the ropes once again. Already they've had 2 successful Force Buys. Question is, can they make it a 3rd? It's going to be the AWP dropped over for Oscar. Has to spawn as well towards Palace, so can peek there if he wants to get aggressive. But it's looking like he's going to take the option to go towards, actually no, ramp. Head, he sees 1, gets the 1st kill.
Oscar playing for keeps right now as they will find that opening headshot on towards Dennis, as it's already only 4 players remaining on the side of Godsent. This is fairly good, but it wasn't critical enough that they can recover the weapon, so Rops actually might overextend him, but Rops! Oh, that is lunacy! How has he managed to hit that shot? Takes down Biff.
And now it's going to be the 2-man advantage for the CT side. Oscar, Rops, finding the entries towards ramp. Let's see now. Flash comes in, spots one player, but I don't think he's seen the bomb just yet. You're not going to see an over-rotation from the CT side. Or are you? Actually, no. It's still going to be 2 towards B, now 3 towards A side. Bomb, Schneider. It's going to leave Disco Dublin there towards middle, holding for aggression, and Oscar going to be battling out once again versus the AWP.
So when I said he was furious with a 5-7,
oh yeah,
I didn't expect that. I mean, God, he's a one-man highlight reel. He's a frag movie on his own.
So they're going to hedge their bets back towards the B bomb site. Bomb going to be shifting its way through B apartments. Sunny now going to be baiting as well for the player towards balcony. I believe it's Stico, so they can bait for each other. As soon as they spot out the player jumps in, they're not going to anticipate a second player there towards balcony. And Sunny should be able to there to get 1 kill as a bare minimum and turn this into a 4 versus 2.
Taking that map control towards mid right now as they want to work out exactly what the locales are for the Mousesports players, where they're situated, how they can counter this. And it seems like they're just going to take the fight through the choke point towards the A-bomb site. They find the opening kill. As Oscar goes down, they've lost their Overwatch support with the AWP. Rops is going to be the massive catalyst. He is the difference maker into the round. The hook, line, and sinker. But can he pull it off? Flashbang comes in as well as the push starts to come back from Rops with a beautiful headshot. He opens up, the wallbang comes out. It could be an easy spray for him. Such prowess, so elegant as he roams around, causing a stir on the bomb site, takes them down, Sunny with a final frag as well, back towards Twist. And they do pick up the round.
Rob's there towards Firebox. And pretty much the insurance policy for Mousesports on the CT side. As soon as that bomb was being planted, peeks out from the rear. Does manage to tag up the players so heavily. Grants Mousesports round number 5 again. These rounds, they just win them with pistols, Kevlar, 1 AWP, 1 M4 is all they need to their names. The skill level right now in this Mousesports lineup is ludicrous. It's going to be 5-4, a reset again for Godsent. If they lose this one, Mousesports get to 6. They're going to force an eco from Godsent on the T side. It could easily be a 7-4 scoreline if Mousesports can take round number 10. Smoke comes in towards window, going to slowly but surely hold off the aggression there towards the... That's actually Oscar, they're not Chris J this time. It seems like they just rotate around base of spawns.
Yeah, playing momentum right now, playing with spawns seems to be working quite well for them into these rounds. It's all about confidence, it seems.
Counter-Strike is just like confidence. Who was that said by, Jack?
Luke Critical Green, my friend. Counter-Strike is confidence, Nods. Without confidence, you've already lost. Chris J, though, absolutely resplendent with confidence. He's gleaming with it as he holds towards aggressive angle towards top.
Oh my!
He misses out. The overextension comes through. Somehow he's so late on his reactions. Twist just blows him away.
Must have been looking at his radar. Sunny now jump spotting from stairs towards Palace. Actually, Stico now might get aggressive towards short. They can boost Oscar up as well with the AWP. Try and find the first kill for the City side. Make a 4 versus 4 and then fall back.
Wait for the Pete to come around. Finds the first kill. Has to drop off because if he would have gone any deeper, would have been traded back. It would have been incredibly awkward for them. But look at the amount of map control that's been taken. They've got themselves into all the nooks and crannies, and they know how to take control of the round. But Sunny wants to try and make the day a little bit more gloomy for them, but Schneider was ready for it. 4
versus 3 now. 40 seconds left on the clock, and the bomb in pissed hands going to be going towards the A-bomb site. So let's see what they can do. They have the man advantage right now. Oscar trying to lurk his way through CT. The issue here is they have to be wary of players like Dennis at the flank. Going to be causing a stir, just like Snyder's headshot there towards CT. 4 versus 2 now. The double man advantage for Godsent on the T side. So looking like they're going to claim this one.
Oh, Twist as well. Very nicely done as he finds that kill back towards Oscar. It's just left on Stico. Basically just trapped miles away towards the B-bomb site. If he stays alive, that's probably the best case scenario. Really try and find exits if possible, but just roam around and yeah, definitely don't lose that M4, just $100 in the bank.
Yeah, Stico right now 0-1-5 as well. It's going to be a scoreline. Nevertheless, though, obviously we're only actually 10 rounds in. Anyway, though, playing towards that B apartments, right? I mentioned it in the preface. Seems like that was a year ago, the preface before this one. But yeah, Stico, he saw the player that on the CT side plays the lesser warranted roles, the place on the map where you don't really want to be yourself. You were talking like B-Apps Mirage, just endlessly jump spotting towards B, playing drop down on cobblestone. Anyway, though, it's going to be 5-5 as we head into round number 11 now. Godsent looking good on their T side. Got to remember as well, they've got 5 rounds of the board and they've been reset by 4 spies 3 times.
Yeah, very, very awkward stuff there. It's just been coming down to those Glocks more than anything, invested into the P250s right now as they're going to be strapped with only 2 of them. Actually, the 5.7 back on Chris J as well. Unfortunately, we don't see the 5.7 on Robs because he has been kicking up such a fuss.
So, it's going to be the eco coming out from the CT side now. It should be 6-5, but I feel like I said that a lot here, Jack. Should be this, should be that, but audacious plays with the pistols have been changing the outcome of the future. It's going to be the M4 there onto Pith. 3 AKs and AWP onto Twist to finish off the rest of that T-buy. And for the Mousesports side, just upgraded pistols down to 3 players. And of course, the saved M4 by Stiko. Where actually is Stiko playing right now with that saved M4? Is he going to be playing somewhere rather aggressive? I believe he's playing towards the A site. So he's hoping that there's an eventual split and attacker commitment from the T side towards the A bomb site so we can really utilize that saved M4.
Let's go Doppelin just waiting here to try and cancel out Sunny if he goes for an aggressive stance to rotate over. Will spot out his leg, but couldn't quite capitalize. Stiko as well, going to move through swiftly in his own time. They are getting the tags back to some of the players below, but they don't really have any firearms to aid them in this onslaught that's coming towards their bomb site. The only thing is, they have the timing. Oscar has the drop on them. They try and go for the blood. Oscar with a knife butchers him. Grabs the M4 as well, Oscar. Unfortunately, his reign of terror is short-lived, but he did kick up a fuss into the round, and it's all on Sunny now. Hunkered down, waiting for the push to come towards him. Knows his death should be imminent. It's just delaying the inevitable at this point, waiting for the push to come in.
Yep. Trying to see if any more tier players will cross back towards short. Allow himself to get a few exit kills and dent that tier economy as much as possible. It seems like Disco Doppler is going to pinch.
Is it going to be the solar eclipse? Because Sunny is gone.
Hey, I like that. I do like that.
Cheers, mate.
You're welcome. 6-5 now is the scoreline. This could be a 1 round advantage for Godsent on the T side. We're going to round number 12. Look at the money though, 3,500 for Rops. Even if they go for the buy, look at that, an MP7. How often do you see that one now? Obviously, seems to be sort of surely making its way into the meta right now. After the UMP nerf, feels like the MP7 is the best damage versus armor, and that's why players are bringing it into fashion. Anyway though, it's going to be the 4 AK setup, AWP onto Twist once again. Single AWP setup for the T side, but the same company set for the CT side here, Jack, and they're playing 2 AWPs, and one of them is pushed off towards short.
It's such a wacky buy for the CT side if you look at it for what it is just on paper. Schneider actually does get the open nose, takes down Sunny.
The smoke.
Very, very awkward stuff there to give them the advantage they need. Oscar playing up close and personal with the AWP though. Responds, he takes down Disco Doppelin. There's no more dancing coming out from him.
4 versus 4 now. 1 minute 20 the clock. 1 player towards B apartments, 2 players towards mid. It's looking like the eventual split towards B. They can boost for the peak towards short. Luckily for them, no one's going to be facing the AWPs on the Godsent side. So, 1 towards B, 3 towards middle. What do the T's do right now? They need a kill towards that B apartments. They want Stiko to aggress and get aggressive towards B to open up that B bomb site.
Yeah, they need them to make mistakes, them to give the openers, serve something on a platter to the opposing side, but it's Twist and Pipe that actually retaliate. They find the headshots they need. They dispatch of Oscar and Chris J. That's the 2 most powerful weapons that were in the arsenal of Mousesports, just tossed asunder in a matter of seconds.
AWPs out. Only guns into play right now. It's going to be the UMP and the MP7 onto Rops and Stiko. But it's going to be saving this one. Oh my goodness, it's a nice fadeaway headshot there from Stiko himself, but obviously at the man disadvantage. And the utility has the flashbang as well. AWP for the retake for Stiko, and actually they are just going to salvage both the AWPs dropped by Chris J and Oscar. Oh, as I say that though. Ooh. Stiko will win the duel versus Twist as he misses the first shot.
Stiko's an absolute sicko in these post-round positions, Nods. He just loves causing a bit of a bloodbath. Really doesn't want to allow anyone to get away with anything on that side of Godsent, punishing them.
Yeah. 12 kills already for Oscar, obviously carrying forward the momentum in the first game. He was at some point 20 kills and 4 deaths on Cobblestone. And right now he's trying to mirror that, trying to get 20 kills in 1 half once again.
Stiko funny making his actually quite flamboyant entrance to the scoreboard as well, though, his first 2 frags. Needs to start to step it up. It's actually crazy how close of a game this is with him not having any impact on it at all from a frag standpoint. Obviously, he is that supporting role, so it's more so how he sets up the players on his team. But you do definitely need to see him doing some work on his lonesome as well. Yeah,
it's also how impactful these 4 spies have been from Mousesports. The scoreline may be 7-5. Godsent won the pistol. They only have a 2-round advantage so far, but they've won pretty much every single full buy round, I believe.
I think
or the majority of them, yeah. So, Mousesports, they've won 3 4 spies. They've let slip too many 4 buys. Obviously, when they have the double up setup, it doesn't really be seeing too much success. When you do purchase 2 AWPs into your economy, if you haven't really got an affluent monetary situation, it can really dent your economy and force ecos like we're seeing right now.
Chris has got a glass cannon AWP here as well. He doesn't have the armor to wield it. They have passed the AWP back over to him, so it's going to be him and Oscar, essentially, that are commanding the round. They have to do everything.
Yeah, I mean, what are the spawns like for Oscar and co? Chris J going to have a spawn towards, I guess it's behind
Chris is behind Stoko here.
Yeah, so really awful spawn there for Chris. Oscar's a good spawn. He can peek towards underpass, actually, push and peek towards upper B apps.
Well, they've fully invested as well now.
Yeah, they're taking the risk here. It's round number 13. The reason being is, if they force this one, they can eco around 14 and have a buy into round 15. if they eco this round or force into round 14, they're still going to have a weak buy into 15. Just about utilizing as much money as you have for the remainder of the round. So let's see where Oscar and co are going to go with these AWPs that were saved.
Trying to be proficient in the long game. It's not just about what's right in front of you. You can't tunnel vision in Counter-Strike. It's what's going to leave you in the dust. Oscar with the aggressive play this time around. Could this tempo play XC switch it up and catch them off guard if they're not prepared for it? They are just going to be walking straight into his crosshairs. He gets the first frag, but they react off the back of it. Schneider mows him down as he runs straight through him with the UMP. Going to switch out to the AWP as well. Sunny is on the scene, but he can't really hold them back effectively with his FAMA. Surely not.
Retake must come in right now for the CT side. Mousesports still in the 4 versus 4. They have kits. Decent utility, smokes, molotovs as well for this retake bot. Trying to get in close range versus these AKs. They've already situated good after plant positions. It's not looking good.
It's going to be incredibly hard for him here, Snods. But Chris J, boosted up. He has the AWP. He's just waiting to see if anyone will peek towards him, really make his day and allow him to get the upper hand into this situation. Flashbang's going in. They're soaring through the sky. Everyone is blind for a continuous amount of time, but the frags start to come out. Dennis, Twist, and Disco Doppler do absolute work here. Rops as well. Corporate's going to rock in a hard place, and unfortunately, he will perish.
8-5 will be the scoreline now. It's going to be the 3-round deficit for Mousesports on their CT side, and they forced everything into that one. And now we'll be seeing the eco into the penultimate round number 14. And this is why they're forced into the last one, because even if they lost it, they can still buy up into the last one. It's about using your money as efficiently, or the round loss bonus essentially, as efficiently as possible. So, it's going to be the quarter buy come out from Mousesports. 3 players of Kevlar, CZ, no CZ, sorry. 5 7s and Deagles across the board. Let's see if they can make a 4 force buys for themselves.
Oh, they're running a train straight through connector here, but is it going to be derailed? Actually, no, it's not. It's going to arrive at its destination, it seems, as they find these returning frag. Schneider as well pops in to say hello from the back lines as he does a little bit of work, takes down Oscar. It's just on Styko and Sunny. The pistol's not really too proficient from this distance. He can't quite connect the shot from Styko. Having to roam around, try and readjust himself as they maraud their way across the bomb site, get the bomb planted, start to hunker themselves down in these post-plant positions. What can Styko really achieve here? Peeks out, actually does catch Disco Doppler off guard, but he's incredibly fast on his feet.
So, 9-5 now. Mousesports going to be playing for the final one. Godsent, can they get double digits on their T side, make it 10-5, try win that second pistol, have the momentum go in their favor once again, like it did on Cobblestone, and try close this one out and close a fair. Double off setup again for Mousesports. Are we going to see it prevail? Expensive, but of course, money means nothing right now to the final round. Twist going to go for the peak. Ooh. Oh my goodness, he lands a shot as well. Rops goes down, already the Mantis advantage for Mousesports. Godsent, it's looking like they've woken up.
Gives him a bit of a how's your father as he peeks out there. Very, very juicy opener, Snods. Quite cheeky.
How is your father?
He's fine. Probably. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to reset themselves as they want to try and go for the play towards this B bomb site. They do start to group up, reposition back through T spawn, and work out what exactly they want to bring to the table here. An abundance of utility still left for them. It's going to be good to see him actually bring that to the table. Smoke towards mid-window here. Probably take that aggressive.
Oh, he's failed it.
Oh.
No one towards window though for the CT side, so actually Sunny should be able to make his way through the smoke. Finds one.
Peeks out, but Sunny's going to take him down, shining into the round right now. He will get set ablaze, but he's used to it, so he just slowly walks his way through, hunkers down, and just waits for the push to come towards him. He can just wait for the flash as well. I think they do have a flashbang to try pop him out. Actually, we'll just back off. Looked like he was going to try to play anti-flash and then peek later on. Disco Doppler, late round contact play, spots out Stanko as he overextends towards short. Schneider just runs out with his knife out and gets blown away by Oscar. This round's a bit messy.
Still though, Mousesports have the one-man advantage, and they need this round here on the CT side. Disco Doppler gets tagged up. Just the 10 HP, the HE comes through, and does connect. Say hello to Kobe. It's going to be the 1 versus 3 now.
Twist, arm to the teeth, AK-47. But can he slay right now? Of course, with the DECK, picks up the first frag as Sunny will be obliterated. He's ready for more to come his way as well. Twist does it as he picks up the second frag. It's all on him, but if he commits to the bomb plant, Oscar could potentially overface and take him down. But the time was not in his favor somehow. Oscar's able to land the shot. So close for Twist, but unfortunately he couldn't quite close it out. A 6-9 half. Godsent looking good, but can they continue it, or would they be sent home after the second half here? Find out after the break. throwing the curveballs in there, keeping on your toes. You never know what's going to go on here at ESL Pro League Season 6.
Yes.
The 6 stands for crazy.
Or the 6 rounds that Mousesports got on the CT side.
Yeah, probably that works better.
Yeah,
let's go for that. That's
we'll
pretty
go.
good, mate.
Anyway, of course, as I just said it there, 6 rounds for Mousesports on the CT side and 9 on the Terror side from Godsent. Yes, they won the pistol, only managed to get 9 there. But then again, they were reset 3 times by 3 Force Buyers coming out from the pistols. Single op setups, or like what? 1 and 4, 1 op, 3 pistols. Somehow, some way, Mousesports able to convey success with just limited firepower. And still only got 6 rounds.
Yeah, it was messy. It was all over the place. It was filled with clutches and high-octane rounds. But most importantly, it was a lot closer than what we actually saw with the first half of the previous game.
Well, we actually didn't see the full...
how that would actually go down,
Yeah, we didn't see Mousesports on their CT side for the full half. We only saw their dominant win on the Terrace half, 12-3 after breaking the money from Godsent so many times. We actually haven't seen a full CT half from them just yet.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how this continues on. We have the updated odds there as well. What do you think of those bad boys?
Expecting Godsent to win. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on pistol. If Mousesports win pistol, this could easily be a 16-12 to Mousesports.
Nice. Some good odds there.
Yeah, it's good odds.
You fan of those odds?
Yeah.
Yeah? 2's a good number.
What a way to bet, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah.
See what?
It's wordplay. You've
I've
rearranged the word bet and way.
Exactly.
To way bet.
Yeah.
That's good, mate. Let's get into the action, though, and see how it's going to go down whilst we're on the way to the game. It's going to be the second half, Snods.
Yes.
The map is Mirage, if you are just joining us, and it is an absolute spectacle so far. It has been filled with incredible rounds.
Here we go. It will be the second half here, the second pistol. Let's see. Godsent picked up the first one. Mousesports, surely they need the second one here if they want a chance. Unless they get choked out by Godsent. Maybe get into, what, 12-6 could be the scoreline here. If Godsent don't allow the bomb to go down and take this pistol.
Oh, fight with the timing. What was he up to there? Gets caught with his pants around his ankles. And they are not going to mess around. He's given them an inch and they take an absolute mile as they reign supreme. They have secured the entire B bomb site and they're waiting for the pushes to come towards them as well. They are in good afterplants. Twist. He couldn't twist fast enough to spot out Chris J there. And it's just on Dennis and Disco Doppelin.
Some say Pith is still coughing right now. It's going to be the 4 versus 2. Now 2-man advantage run out for Mousesports. They have the other positions, but Dennis does find 1 in a second as well.
Dennis is incredibly crisp right now. They bring it back into a 2 versus 2. Sonny will trade down Disco Doppelin. It's all on Dennis. It would have to be his individual skill to win this round if he wants to try and pick it up. Oh, Sonny with the spin there, though. So elegant as he finds that frag.
Still, the shots were ludicrous at that. It's going to be the pistols going 1 for 1. Both teams winning their respected T-side pistols. 7-9 with the score. That's going to be the 2-man advantage for Godsent, nevertheless. They'll be forcing to this one. Let's see who's not going to be buying armor. Actually, Twist, Snyder, and Dennis don't buy armor, so that could mean a double op setup, a triple op setup. Doubt the triple op setup. I do potentially expect op onto Dennis and Twist if things do go south. There should be round about 8 here for Mousesports, but we said that so many times in the last half here, Jack, where Godsent had the advantage. There was a firepower, Kevlar, utility, but somehow, some way, Mousesports kept winning with the pistols.
I think Godsent have read it well as well. They know they have to go for a bit of more of a audacious play, go for a stack rather than just playing out like a gun round because they only have these weapons that are effective in close range. Possibly expecting that they have gone for a B play on the side of Mousesports right now because it's very late into the round. As soon as they go in, though, they're going to find that there's a welcome mat. Then everyone's going to run over and start to rub their filthy boots all over its nuts.
So, 1 at 10 on the clock. Still a 5 versus 5 bomb back towards top middle. It's looking like the eventual play for the B split. That would be the right call. No players right now from the CT side towards B. As soon as he actually did knife out the vent, Oscar's going to know exactly where he is. You would hope so anyway.
You'd imagine so. Giving himself away there with the audio cues that have been fired out. Oh, the dink comes in onto either player. Twist is so low, trying to snipe away with that USP, but unfortunately, he isn't going to be able to do too much. No real cheeky plays being brought to the table just yet. Chris J as well, rattling off a few warning shots. Eventually does take down Disco Doppelin, leaving it just on Snyder, Dennis, and Piff. Piff will eventually connect that headshot back towards Oscar, though. Nice movement as he dives across, so no one from short can punish him as he glides through the air like an acrobat. Unfortunately, his teammates will fall, though. Just a matter of time and seeing if they can wean out any guns off the side of Mousesports essentially now for Godsent.
Yep, pretty much right now. Godsent trying to take out guns from the team side. Pith has spun out the head of Chris J towards the right side window. Actually retreats back to a more advantageous position there towards Kennedy, but eventually Sunny finds the headshot. It's going to be Schneider down the 1 versus 4. He will go down. 4 players staying alive now for the T side. Actually, no SMGs brought into this one, so the money didn't bloom as much as it possibly could do. It's not spring just yet. We are going to be seeing another round where Mousesports play versus an Eco. Should be able to make this one 9-9. from there, this is where I mentioned it when we talk about the bets and the odds right now. If this did go to 9-9, based on how weak that CT side was from Godsent on Cobblestone, we could easily be seeing a repeat here of Mousesports just plowing their way through the CT defense that's put up by Godsent.
Oh, I've gone for the firing squad, it seems. Everyone towards mid with their USP. They're going for the push come towards them. They do have a quick rotate there, I imagine, to either side, fairly in the middle of the map. So Christian actually leading the charge over the CZ. Doesn't matter if he goes down, he's only armed with an upgraded pistol. We can run the risk. Psycho falls though, but he actually gets domed as well. It's just left on 3 men. This is where the round starts to get fairly awkward, actually, but Sunny will fire back, gets himself 2 kills into the round. The nades roll in, but they're not going to be blowing him out of his position just yet. Robs as well finds the kill. Oscar, another one, and Sunny to close it out.
Looks spicy to begin with. And then again, still the 9-9 scoreline. Equalized at that as we go into round number 19. It's going to be the buy once again from Mousesports, only dropping 2 players. So are they going to drop over that Galil to one of the players that deceased? It seems so. Steaker going to be dropped that Galil. And now Chris J can buy up the AK. It's going to be the single upside right now for the T side. Oscar going to be boarding that one. And for the CT side, as said, I expected the AWP to Dennis and Twist. And here we are right now. 3 rifles and 2 AWPs for the CT side. Let's see now. Mousesports can be lining up the smoke towards short. What this does is it isolates the player towards default. You can see right now Schneider playing aggressive towards short, eventually maybe cordoned off by the smokes and leaves Dennis alone towards B.
Double the AWPs, double the fun. Let's see for which team it is going to be the enjoyable experience for as they burst their way out towards that B bomb site. Steiker will lead the charge, rips off an incredible amounts of shots through the smoke, but doesn't actually get a tag off. Dennis as well, late reaction, but one nonetheless as he takes down a single man. Twist, really doing the twist as he found that frag, but it's incredibly awkward. It's a bloodbath between both sides, and it's fallen to a 2 versus 2 now. Oscar trying to get the advantage once again. The close range shot point blank as he takes down Schneider. Disco Doppelin tries to cut off the rotate, will land the headshot, and they fall into a 1 versus 1 stalemate.
1 versus 1. Bomb is planted. No kit there for Disco Doppelin. Going to go for the short jump. Will he land? Yes, he will. Let's see if that catches Oscar off guard. Is he expecting the rotation to come in through CT?
Oscar going to be just waiting for the push to come towards him as the flashbangs start to go out. Will Bloom doesn't actually blind him at all. He's out of the peak, but he misses the shot. The stars are aligned for Oscar. That was supposed to be his round right then and there, but it doesn't go his way. Disco Doppelin hoping that he puts his left foot forward as he takes him down. He's not deserving of an Oscar for that performance, I can tell you that.
There we have it. Double digits now for Godsent on the CT side as they pick up the first buy round.
Ooh, down to the wire, but he does grab it.
Yeah, there's about, what, 3 seconds left on that one? Regardless, though, we'll be saving the AWP as well. Money low for the CT side, obviously. They lost the pistol. Their money was in the scenario where it could build up over the 3 rounds. They buy up with all they had. They lost 4 players. We're already be seeing 2 UMPs. AWP there saved by Twist, or by Disco Doppelin. Drop to Twist. 2 UMPs. Famous there for Dennis. M4 onto Disco Doppelin. So a weak buy coming out from the side of Godsent. And a strong one from Mousesports after picking up 3 off the back of the pistol. Once again, going to be testing their chances towards the speed bomb site. Landing at the smokes once again. They had such good flashbangs in the last assault. Let's see if they can actually commit to the site instead of just being flooded and basically tripping up on each other towards balcony.
Push starts to come out right now. Dennis is setting himself up, waiting for the push to come through. Finds the opening headshot. Does damage as well from the smoke. Somehow he's got himself some thermal vision, it seems, as he takes both of them down. They have to retreat as well. They are terrified about what has just occurred.
2-man advantage now for Godsent, thanks to the crisp headshots through the smoke from Dennis. 1 minute 10 on the clock, so the T still have time to reform their attack and rethink their angle of approach into this one. Bomb hesitant to go back towards T-spawn. Maybe they're expecting a push from the CT side, and actually Sunny's going to be watching out for it. And there you have it, Pith playing aggressive there towards ramp, but actually the CT side actually split up towards the defense. Disco Doppelin wary for a push towards connector, and Pith has the angle towards ramp, but he will be pushing forward.
Pith is ready for this push to come towards him right now. UMP locked and loaded, wants to cause a stir, but Robs, he's incredible in these 1 versus 1 scenarios. Always the fastest man, so speedy. Disco Doppelin though had the drop on him and they weren't aware for some reason. They didn't clear it. Struggling right now, he can stay alive, and Disco Doppelin takes them down. Incredible dance moves and incredible aim.
It's like a glider where they get winched forward into the air. Makes the jump on the ladder. Does the cha-cha slide and catch those players off guard. Oscar whiffs the AWP shot because of it. It's going to be 11-9 now. Godsent with a 2-run advantage on the CT side. And finally, they've broken the economy from the Mousesports. From the Mousesports? From Mousesports themselves. Let's see what they can do. There's going to be the eco. Deagle's bought onto Steeko, Rops. P250 there for Sunny. But apart from that, it's going to be Glocks onto Oscar and Chris J. No Kevlar onto that T side. It's looking like a 12-9 and a 3-run advantage for Godsent as long as they can close this one fully.
If it's a mouse sport, would you be a hand athlete?
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, you would be.
Nice. Well, the Hand Athletes ready for the push to come towards them into this round as they're just going to be setting themselves up. Seems like it will be a bit of a shock and awe style play with their upgraded pistols, but Twist is just doing consistent damage still. They just have to play with this range, really. They might have deagles, but they can't really get angles that favour them to try and take the fight. They're all falling, hitting the deck. Their palms are sweaty. It's unfortunate.
What would you, if it was hand sports, what would the sports be called? Finger press? How much can you bench
no, see,
on your
it's
finger?
Mousesports, but you're a hand athlete in the Mousesports.
Yeah, but what would the mouse sports be?
Clicking.
Clicking speed.
Swiping.
Yeah, swiping really?
Or flicking, I guess.
Yeah,
would
maybe
be the category.
Yeah. How much can you bench on your finger?
What, little finger weights? Just
Yeah.
maybe, mate. Trademark that. We'll look into that business venture after this. But back in the action, Chris J
failed
misses the
again.
smoke.
Yeah, Dennis now going to be capitalising off of that.
Twist just able to reign supreme because they missed the smoke. Another peek comes through from Connector. He gets the smoke down as well. So they might have lost Dennis, but they've traded out Sunny and Oscar. That's two huge openers.
Cena just got Upland playing towards Sandwich, holding the angle there towards Palace. Chris J doesn't have the op this time into this round. Instead, Twist with the AWP going to be holding the line onto that angle. Two players towards round for the T side. Of course, Chris J there towards Palace to see what they can do. Mousesports 3 versus 2 towards A.
Disco Doplin's going to see Rops immediately as he peeks into him. He's able to adjust his aim and take him down. Chris J might get one, but the response should come in from Twist. But unfortunately, he lets it slip away from him. It's a 2 versus 2. How does he not worry about this push coming in as Styko gets too close for comfort, takes him down as they fall into a 2v2 here, Snods. This is a scary round.
Schneider towards CT. Had the drop on Chris J, but didn't quite land the spray. It's going to be the 2 versus 1 now. Pith has the kit, but no utility.
Piff on the retake, a 1 versus 2. One flashbang is all he has. Flashbang and his natural skill into the round as he has to try and mount his onslaught. It's going to be a hard task, so many angles to worry about and overthink in this scenario because it's such an awkward sight. The peek comes out from Chris J, rips his way through with the AK, switches out to the AWP as well. Mousesports starting to get themselves back on track, 2 rounds away from equalising at a 12-12 scoreline.
So, Godsent picked up 3 on the Trop. They got reset by Mousesports. Oh, sorry, they lost around to Mousesports, and now Mousesports have been reset. You can see their money. They still have enough to buy. Obviously, they're a clean round, the round they won versus Godsent. But they only have 1,000 across the board into the bank across these players. They have to take this round, otherwise Godsent get to 13, force an eco, make it 14. And at that point, they're 2 away from closing this one out. See the boost over the smoke, doesn't quite warrant the first kill. Stiko wins the duel.
Disco Doplin just makes himself a bigger target there, really, as he's perched up massively in the open to all of the angles. Schneider does trade it back, luckily enough, so it is a 2v2. It has slowed down their push a little bit, but that's actually the connector player that's gone, so they don't really have that choke point covered. And there's so much map control taken for Mousesports. They're going to have to just play together and try and complement each other on these bomb sites.
See now, 3 players towards the middle from Mousesports. They could go for the window boost as well if they wanted to. They're going to be expecting a CT player to hold for that aggression. Instead, they're lining up next to the connector smoke. They're going to burst their way through it. Pith makes the good reply frag. Frag? Map control. As soon as you lose mid, take another portion of the map. And then he's decided to opt to go for ramp. But unfortunately for him, he loses his presence towards CT. Twist does die.
He's just left on the 1-man himself. Pith. Over by ramp. I can't imagine he's going to run rampant into this one. I reckon he'll probably just be...
rather flat, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah. As he is just stuck on a pedestal, but not into the round.
Oh. Chris J going to be clearing out the angle though. Plants up the headshot, and there it is. Pith has eventually fall. Bomb planted, good after plants now, and it's looking like the save will come into fruition. Obviously, Pith had found that kill onto Chris J, made it 3 versus 3. There's a chance for Godsent. Instead, they're just going to throw in the towel into this one and then hedge their bets into the next one.
Yeah, just try back off, let this one slip, concede it, and then hope to resituate themselves and get something a little bit better into the following round. Mousesports, 11 rounds to play with. Flashback comes out, but Dennis, it's like Daredevil, fights through the blindness.
We'll be able to salvage an AWP, actually. Okay, fair enough. Fair play to the lad.
Pretty good, mate. He's done well.
Yeah, it's done well. So, 2,000 across the board now for Godsent. Obviously, Godsent reset Mousesports. And now Mousesports have done the exact same to Godsent. Karma has stricken this team back. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to be going for the eco. Obviously, the save Kevlar and rifle and AWP going to be brought into this round, round number 24. Then again, look at the buy right now from the Mousesports side. 4 M4 AK, sorry, 1 AWP as well onto Oscar. This should be 12 to 12 now, and the reset in terms of money to Godsent.
Push starts to come in, they swarm towards the bomb site, hoping to just overwhelm any CTs that hunker down, hoping to defend it with their lives, as they do attempt to trade them out. It's a very awkward fight though, and Godsent are the ones on the receiving end of an absolute huge pain train. It's just Dennis remaining. He has the AWP, but he's left in a 1 versus 4 scenario. And they can recover that bomb as and when they please. They have sight control. He does have a line of sight across, and no one's really got the drop on him from behind, but Oscar just takes the fight to his face and overpowers him.
4 players remaining as the round does concede. Here we have it now. Round number 25, 12-12 with the scoreline. Mousesports, hot off the press of having a 3-round, well, stringing 3 rounds together, as they do make it 12-12. It's going to be the buy that coming from Godsent. No AWP though. This is the issue I was talking about with money from Godsent. They got to reset, they force bought, and from there on, they will only have the rifles in AWP into round number 25. We saw the impact that Dennis and Twist had with their AWPs towards middle and towards A site. And now without it, they're going to be playing with the double ramp. Actually, 4 players towards A right now. It's a pretty big read and a ballsy read at that, coming out from Twist. They're stacked towards the A site, but they have all the information they need. Timing as well.
Disco Doppler ready. Oh, but he readjusts. He also made noise there, so Rops now knows what's going on. He's heard that audio cue, the FUD of him landing.
Bomb towards underpass. 4 players run out from the Mousesports side towards middle. Rops as well outside A ramp. Still undecided where they want to go eventually. Mousesports trying to see if they can find a kill towards shore, find a kill towards chimney boxes or firebox, try and find an entry and an opening and space towards one of these sites that they can eventually capitalize off of. It seems like Twist might give it away.
Oh, Twist with the very aggressive angle. It just depends if he gets spotted out. Disco Doppler will claim the first head as he eliminates Rob. Psycho trades it back, sure. But what more can be done as Piff is ready? He is going to be such a massive factor into the round, but it's actually Disco Doppler to do work. Piff does get the frag, but Oscar trades it back. It's a 3 versus 2 snots. They run in, but they reign supreme. Oscar is starting to raise hell with that AK-47. Schneider doesn't go for the aggressive face.
Bomb planted, 2 versus 2. Open plant as well. It's planted for Stico towards jungle. He can jump out window, go towards connector. The bomb is planted for him still.
The round is theirs to lose, but Schneider gets the drop on 1 man out the second. Oh, so close to taking down Stico. He extended out, tried to play over his teammate. They peek at the same time. Down to the wire, but they do pick it up. They now take the advantage as well, and they got that free up for Oscar.
Look at the money right now for Godsent. Economy is shattered after losing that round number 25. It's going to be the quasi buy coming out from them. They can afford Kevlar, pistols here and there. It's going to be 3 sets of Kevlar. The Eagle there onto Pipe and Disco Doppler and Dennis as well. Let's see what they can do into this one.
Oh, Disco Doppler can serve up some pain, it seems, as he lands that headshot. That is just filthy.
1 man advantage though for the CT side off the back of the pistols. Still though, you have to be favouring the terrorist side. Mousesports, they have the utility advantage, the firepower advantage, and also Kevlar onto all 5 players.
Twist going to be walking straight out into his own demise as he just brushes across the crosshair of Chris J. Doesn't take much for him to flick down and eliminate him. So Disco Doppler, hungry for some more. He's already had his first bite of the day, but will he get anything else?
4 versus 4. 1 minute 10 on the clock as well. Disco Doppler trying to get a second 1D, but eventually will fall back once the smoke does hit him. Schneider as well will eventually be traded out. There again, the Deagle's paying dividends right now for the side of Godsent. It's going to be the 3 versus 2, the man advantage, but look. It's only Dennis now towards the B sites. The 1 versus 2, can Stico and Robs take control of the site, then win off the back of the afterbomb.
Such a wild round just from Deagle frags for individual skill. Dennis struggling a bit now. He's lost his composure, but he's still finding headshots. Stico, though, arrives on the scene, but Dennis will take him down. It's a double kill and a round in the bank. 13-13. It's all tied up and all to play for.
Unlucky that Godsent only able to salvage 1 AK in that scenario. Obviously, they got... What was it? All 5 kills, but only 1 AK brought up into round number 27. Nevertheless, though, 13-30 will be the scoreline as Mousesports go for another force by themselves. 2 10-9s, AWP onto Oscar, and then 2 AKs. Seems like 1 AK and 1 AWP onto Oscar is all they need right now for their T side.
Dennis, the early push towards mid, weren't really prepared for it. We have seen Godsent go for it a few times, but this time around, no hunker down, no just waiting to pre-fire the angle or any of that. They just go down immediately. Heavy aggression towards the A-bomb site as well. Disco Doppler peeks out, finds 1 frag and ready for more. Dennis going to slide in towards Sandwich. They didn't see him. I guess Sunny did towards the end there. Rops falls anyway, as it is a 2 versus 4. They're outnumbered 2-1, and now they're outnumbered entirely, as Oscar should fall soon, but he actually does fire back. Takes down Schneider to 1v3. We've seen him win these before.
There he has it. Uses the Molotov towards jungle. Smokes off as well so it can cross towards default and triple. He plants the bomb here. Bomb plant is crucial for the money. Nevertheless, the round.
Goes for the bomb plant, starts to back off. There is a man in the rear. Let's go Upman coming from behind. It's just how he likes it, but let's see if he can actually get the kill as Oscar will be backing off. Does actually go through Palace as well, though, Snod. So he's playing from ramp. They don't have a smoke. They're in a fairly awkward, tight spot. They have to be on the ball here. Oh, my surely not. He's going for the full rotation round, a peek from mid.
It's going to be defused, surely. Oh, is that a smoke grenade?
They have
no smoke grenade. If he's there in time.
They've got the kit, though.
He's got to have it. He's going to have it.
Yeah, timing isn't going to work in his favor. That's such a shame. A big mastermind play there. But arrives just a smidgen too late.
Yeah, if he had made that instinctive play just, what, 2 seconds before, 3 seconds prior, that could have been a huge clutch there. A 1 versus 3 for Moscow, potentially. They had the kit, but no smoke grenades from Godsent, so they had to face into the AWP from Oscar. Let's see now as we go into round number 28. It's going to be the AWP onto Twist. 4 rifles as well for the CT side. It's looking like Mousesports going to be setting up and pinning their grenades towards this A bomb site. Pith, Disco Doppler. Disco Doppler having a phenomenal game so far. Can he carry it forward? Get 15 on the board here for Godsent into this second map here. It's going to be the 3-10-9 buy. AK onto Sunny. AWP onto Oscar. Into this round of this, what? Sunny and Oscar have to go absolutely huge if they want to force. 14-14, try and get this map still.
These guys are covered in smoke grenades right now as they land and set the entire place ablaze as well. The CTs are going to have to react. They're not quite sure how to take the fight to this one, how to approach it, but they do go trade for trade on the AWP kills right now. Styko gets into the backline somehow, panics a little bit, but eventually finds the kill towards Disco Doppler and scavenges his fallen brethren, his M4, as they start to back off. Oscar still reigning supreme as he roams around, landing shots with the AWP. It's a 2-player save, you'd imagine, actually, as they back off, but Robs is there to cut off the rotate. Oh, gets the tag, but not quite the frag.
That could have been crucial as well. Observe, we can see the money. Yeah, look at that. Imagine if he finds one of those kills there. That's an extra gun that can't be dropped over to one of the players on the Godsent side as we go into round number 29. So, AK salvage right now for Stiko. Oscar going to be keeping forward the AWP. Found 2 kills into that round and went huge. Well, 2 kills isn't exactly huge, but monumentous enough to warrant 14-14. That's what the bar's going to be like for Godsent. As once again, their money is intact as we saw it time and time again on Cobblestone. So, 5-7 there for Pith. M4s onto Dennis. Disco Doppler. AWP there for Twist and the UMP for Schneider versus the full buy that's going to come out from the side of Mousesports. Let's see what they're going to do. Round number 29. Mousesports win this round here, Jack. Godsent's money will be broke. They're going to be playing versus UMPs, 5-7s, no AWPs, no M4s. That should really be spending the end here for Godsent on Mirage.
Waiting to see what is going to unfold into this round. They know that this is so important. It's such a tense atmosphere into the server right now as everyone is just playing slow, seeing if Godsent will go for an information play, if they'll make the first mistake, if they'll give them anything.
Exactly. Both teams right now so tentative to give away the advantage to the opposition. Bomb. Another player as well towards top middle. Smokes and flashes. I imagine they're trying to bait out the grenades right now from Godsent. They know they have low utility. Maybe 1 Molotov, 1 smoke, 1 flashbang. They're trying to force out the counter grenades to bleed all the utility that Godsent have.
Twist finds the headshot back on towards Styko as they do get the advantage. They need it as well. Their arsenal isn't as strong as what Mousesports are bringing to the table here, but will their teamwork... Wow, Pyth actually gets the opening frag, but the trade comes back in. As it's a 3 versus 4. They do have a deficit in the manpower, but they're finding the entrances towards A bomb site. Twist, though, a small gap in the smoke could be the difference factor into the rounds. He gets the shot off on towards Oscar. Nade goes out as well, but it misses. And they have been able to brush back on towards bomb site, but it's a 2-player face from CT Snots.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought he got the spray transfer there. Nevertheless, there's going to be a match point now for Godsent. Mousesports, their money isn't quite as shattered as Godsent should have been if this was round number 13 and match point for Mousesports. So, pause comes in. Mousesports trying to work out the best possible buy they can make out of this. Oscar, 4,100 to go by the AK smoke grenade. They could just go for a set execute towards that big bomb site. If I'm Mousesports right now, how many smoke grenades can they get? They can obviously go for 10-9 and smoke. Smoke towards top middle. Flash towards middle as well. Show presence towards middle. And then group back towards B. 5 players towards B. Smoke off the short pillar. Abundance of flashbangs. Potentially even Molotov towards car, smoke towards balcony if they want to, but try and force a swarm or a heavy commit towards this big bomb site. That's the only real chance I see them having into this round. If they slow this one down, go towards middle, that could really be where Godsent shine.
Ropso. Not got any head armor either, so he could be just one-bulleted by any of the M4s on the side of Godsent. As it's going to be aggressive mid-control, it seems, Nods.
Potentially. Going to be waiting for aggression from Godsent towards mid. We saw Dennis do this multiple times to the CT side, trying to get aggressive and find information. But this time, though, twist towards Shaw once again. Also comes up towards back box, but there's no one there from the T side to be burnt alive. They're going to be leaving Pith alone towards A. Playing towards CT, playing retake towards that side. They're going to be having heavy commitments right now towards B. But look at that right now. Players was underpass from Mousesports. It looks like eventually they're going to be splitting towards A if they can get the kills.
He has that utility to play with. Flashbang goes in, but it doesn't really have an effect at all on the players that are close towards mid for Mousesports. HG response as he takes 20 HP off Twist, just a mere flesh wound.
Deagle there onto Sunny. 2 Tech-9s and 2 AKs, all they have left into this one. 50 seconds left, and Oscar, the boost there, catches Twist off guards with the man advantage now for Mousesports.
Smart play as they are able to get that frag. Good ingenuity being brought to the table. Disco Doppelin is ready for the push to come through connector, but it's actually short where the true attack is situated to. They want to try and charge their way through. Sunny struggling to find the AK that was dropped for him, it seems. He's still got a deagle, but they are just going to commit to this anyway and try and take that short control. Oscar blows it open as he finds the first frag. Sunny eventually grabs the AK, but he had to go back, so his teammates have been traded out during this time, and it's luckily enough that Oscar and Rops actually found those kills. It's all on Pyth here.
But look at the HP onto these 2 remaining T players. Pyth, he has to land the short jump and try and catch Rops off guard, but he misses it. And now the extended timer onto the bomb because he has to run all the way around, make all the noise. Rops is going to hear him, and he does just that. They know exactly where it's coming from. Oscar's got the angle covered, and down he should go.
There you have it. And it seems that we're going to be seeing the first overtime of ESL Pro League Season 6 right here, right now, as we're going to be diving into it. It's Mousesports versus Godsent, and it's a bit of a slobber knocker, Snots.
It is indeed. I mean, both teams going back and forth. Obviously, it was a 96 advantage from Godsent on the CT side. Mousesports, they won that second place and managed to bring it back.
We're not live, I'm thinking. I hope so anyway. Like with this.
Oh, no, this isn't live. Are you crazy?
Yeah, no. I just had a second there. I was like, are we live?
I think I'm going to lose my voice, by the way, this overtime. My voice is already going. Yeah.
God. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate. Be professional.
Sort it out. But it's been a close game. It's really going down to the wire. Like,
it's 15-15, mate.
Yeah, this is the thing, though, but it's close on a round-by-round basis. Even the rounds that are being won by either team, it's constant clutch-style plays that are being the difference maker. The first investments will go in. Let's see if they're going to go for that double-up setup on Godsent here.
Yeah, Dennis is thinking about it, and he will go for it. It's going to be 2 ults right now for the CT side, 3 rifles to finish off the rest of the CT buy. Oh, wow. Actually, 16,000, isn't it? MR3. So this means on your CT side, you can finally buy full utility kits, double setups as well, and have the full buys you really want into overtime. Twist here managed to get through the Molotov, maybe to find the first frag, but actually Dennis beats into it.
Dennis taking down Oscar is such a huge frag, really, in the grand scheme of things. It's important to try and keep Oscar at bay, really force him out of scenarios where he will find those aggressive openers. He can live to his play style. Put him in a box, and mentality-wise as well, that could really come back to bite him and cause him frustration to the late game.
5 versus 4 now, 1 minute 20 on the clock. All players from the Mousesports side is going to be grouping towards T-spawn. They can't go for the execute here towards A. The default smokes towards CT. Stairs, jungle, and whatnot. Or they could simply go for the contact play. Oscar's out of the round. A star AWPer for the international Mousesports side. And without him, how will they be lacking? Christian is going to check the behind real quick. 3 players run out from Godsent towards B. So they have a heavy read or a heavy inkling right now that Mousesports are going to go for this one. Christian is going to be calling that eventual B commitment, but actually they're wrong. Smoke comes in towards CT. Actually, that's towards jungle. Wow, I've never seen that one before.
Oh, it gets blocked by Twist, though, as he moved into it, so it isn't going to smoke off towards jungle. He can now push up more aggressively. If Rob charges into this, suspecting that jungle was actually smoked off, then they could be unprepared for what is about to come their way. They do push through. No early frag for Godsent just yet. They are still forced back because of the smokes, but he's allowed to be a bit more aggressive. Finds the opening frag, bounds around like a lunatic as he's trying to stay alive. Dennis will find a kill with the secondary AWP as well. It's just Sunny and Chris J left. This dynamic duo needs to kick up a stir, but they're going down. It's all on Chris J in the rear with the gear. But Disco Doppelin is going to go large and in charge. Peeks out the early tag, softens him up, and then gobbles him down. 4
players staying alive for the Godsent side, but obviously this is MR3. 16k overtime. Money isn't really a factor here, Jack. It's all about the rounds. And Godsent, they get to 16. 1 round advantage already in the CT half, obviously. for the viewers at home who don't know, first team to 19 rounds will take overtime. Who do you reckon is going to take it? I think Godsent have the most momentum right now.
Yeah.
Then again, you never know in Mousesports. Obviously, all these players right now, on paper from the Mousesports side, can really open up rounds and carry rounds themselves. I mean, Rops, Oscar, like, here we go. I have smokes once again. They're going for the default play. They get the bomb down, but it's about the afterplant scenario that seems to be their downfall.
It's true, the late round situations are where they're sort of struggling. Push comes out this time around, though. Pip finds the instant headshot towards Rops. The AWP is in the hands of Twist as well, and he's really doing some damage. He finds that initial kill. Doppelin goes down as Five has to trade it back towards Tycho, so it's just left on Sunny and Oscar. AK and AWP. What can they actually do? Sunny bounds down, finds the first frag. Twist will trade it back, and it's all on Oscar. He can grab the bomb, but he misses the opening flick. Would have got himself on a 1 versus 2 there. It's the 1 versus 1 open that he needs. Both of them being served to him on a platter, but unfortunately he couldn't take them.
Risky business now for Mousesports as they go into the last round of the half. 17 to 15, Godsent on the CT side prevailing right now. They had a 9-6 score on the terrorist side, and now on CT it seems like they've eventually woken up. Godsent, once it flips over to the next half, they're only going to need minimum 2 rounds. If they can win this final one here, with double set up once again, try and get 18 to 15, they will have 3 match points, the closest one out, in first overtime.
Dennis, boost comes up. Could he run straight into the AWP? Just doesn't hunker down and try and go for the play. Wanted to continue progressing forward. Twist has to, Snyder has to try and reactively play to this.
Yeah, you do the boost there, so you beat the AWPer in case it's the best spawn towards B. And actually, Oscar had the better spawn, but still, Dennis, if he had scope there, should have won the battle. Potentially been 5 versus 4 in Godsent's favor once again. Now, though, Swedish side, on their CT side, can be tested as they do have the Mantis advantage. Bomb towards T-spawn. I believe that's Rops now towards, well, wasn't actually situating himself towards A, but now will fall back. Can smoke off towards top mid. Fake presence towards middle. Try and force a rotation from Twist back towards window, and it's going to work. And now they can group up outside B, execute towards B, and they're going to be playing versus, or committing versus 2 less players than they should have been.
It's going to be a little bit of an easier feat for them as they try and set themselves up for this take towards B bomb site. Oscar once again going to go for that smoke over as they set themselves up, revving their engines. Their foot is on the pedal, just waiting for the moment to strike, and this is going to be it. The call has been made. They swarm their way in, hoping to overwhelm and burst out onto the site. Schneider wants to play around the smoke, but are they going to be aware of these shenanigans, or will he actually catch them off guard? Twist as well, so blind. He knows they're up close, but he can't quite react to this play. Schneider as well, still showing all of that patience. What? Oscar somehow team kills Sunny. The bomb is going to start to go down. Schneider eventually spots them out, but he whiffs it. The apple crumble has been served up right now, Snods. This round is an absolute mess. I don't know what's going on.
Christian now towards L block. Does find the first, but eventually gets traded up by Twist AWP, and through window, Steak will find the kill into Pith. This is going to be Twist down to 1 versus 3. What can he really do in this scenario?
As the AWP and the Deagle lands the tag, but it's not quite
a frag. Replay on that, please?
And he goes down. I don't know what that was, mate.
I thought, like, you know when, do you remember ESL 1 Cologne 2016 where the server crashed?
Yeah.
And Elige killed 2 of his teammates and everybody went wild. I thought it was another one of those scenarios where like someone DC'd and then Oscar just killed him.
I guess not, mate. I guess
it wasn't.
There was too many smokes.
Well, I mean, at this point, if you're Mousesports, you're not really going to be contesting it, are you, on the round? So, 17 to 16. Mousesports on their CT side have to win 3 rounds on the trot to make it to 19.
Yeah.
If they concede 1 round, Godsent will be at 18 and match point.
Yeah. Which means they would have to force it into a second
overtime
to have a chance to win the game, or Godsent could close it out.
Obviously, Godsent in regulation had a stronger tier half than they did CT. So if that says anything, we should be seeing potentially the win here for Godsent into the second map. Then again, who knows? Mousesports, will they let one slip? And will they prevail and get 3 on the trot? 16k, I feel like a team that really can benefit from 16k MR3 is a team like Mousesports. Chris J, and of course Oscar can don the double up setup, and they will be doing just that. 3 M4s, 3 M4 A4s at that actually. And 2 AWPs going into the first round of the second half of the first overtime. Let's see what it's going to be like about now. Godsent, they need 2. Mousesports, they need all 3 if they want to close this one out.
Early burst here towards mid as they try and thunder their way through. Twist is going to lead the charge with the AWP. Look at Sunny's play as he dives straight through. He does not give a damn. But he will be punished because of that aggressive style of CS that was served up by him.
Instinctive play there. Was held. My Godsent. It's going to be the 5 versus 4. Drops as well. 28 HP. Got naded, I believe, through connector. Now he is low HP. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Bomb back towards middle. So it seems like they're going for the slow default once again. 2 players towards ramp. 2 players towards middle. Eventually, Godsent probably going to be opting and showing their hand towards the A site eventually. But so far, they're just holding for any more aggression from the Mousesports side. See if anyone's going to get aggressive like Chris J is. And trying to equalize the numbers and turn it into a 4 versus 4.
Ooh, Chris J with the aggressive face. Knew someone was afoot, but unfortunately wasn't able to do any damage towards them. Rops as well is going to be so important into the round, so vital. But he actually does find these kills when they try and go for their burst towards that A bomb site. Up close and personal as he sets himself up. Going to try and play through the smoke, but Dennis spots him out. Oscar is forced to peek and risk it all. Snodds, he gambles with his own life, but Chris J will actually get the kill. Styko goes down. It's a messy round. It's just forced to a double or retake. Twist is reigning supreme. He's just roaming all over the place. It's already a hat-trick for him. Disco Doblin gets the final kill. Round 18 has been secured. Mousesports would have to get the next 2 rounds in a row to even attempt to force a double OT.
2 chances now for Godsent to close this one out in first overtime. Mousesports, they cannot let 1 round slip. They have to force double overtime if they want a chance of taking the second map here on Mirage. So, going to be going into... Oh, don't know what round it is, Jack. What is that? 35, I believe. Anyway, though, aggression towards ramp once again. Mousesports might get rather desperate here. We might see some solo aggressive plays here as Rops and Oscar and co try to take matters into their own hands and try and claim these last few rounds. We can already see the double sort of run out to fruition from Mousesports. The 16k MR3 economy able to justify those buys. Once again, only AWP onto Twist. 4 AK is going to be behind him right now. Just got up and trying to get aggressive towards B, trying to find the first frag, and actually gets dinked through the smoke.
Smokes are starting to go down. Everyone is getting themselves ready. Sunny and Chris J, a little bit more aggressive once again towards mid, reminiscent of what they do all of the time.
Oh, this smoke is hard to land. It's the smoke for connector. Has he timed it well? I believe he has. So, it's very easy to have a gap there, but let's see if Sunny's found that gap on this T default.
The defense was ready as they just fell back and adjusted correctly. The Molotov did go in as well. Transfers a bit of damage towards Pipe. All they've done right now is transferred small amounts of damage, but this could really pay dividends in the late round. They go 1 for 1. 1 for 1 again as Pipe is just providing Overwatch right now, playing with his teammates when they go down, trading for them. They fall into a 3 versus 3, but the health is massively stacked in favor of Mousesports, but it's an all-out aggressive play towards that B bomb site. Delayed. Styko has to find the kills here. It's a split push. They're coming from all angles. Is he ready for a task like this as they overwhelm him? Pipe will find the headshot. Disco Doblin takes down Oscar as well. Rops will have to clutch this if he wants to deny it going to a Godsent win.
Has the flashbang, just uses it now. Trying to see if he can fake out a play towards short. Throwing the flashbang over towards short and CPL. Nevertheless, they know exactly where he is. Actually, no, they don't. So the flash actually did work. Can he find a gap here? Try to make it into a 1 versus 2. He has the kit, though.
Jumps out the window. Gets spotted from behind, though. Dennis will find the frag. They are going to pick up the win there, 19-16. Godsent grab the victory as they get the only map that was fully played in the series. But Mirage, yeah, what a...
Yeah, that game felt like it took a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
We had the long pauses, the breaks and whatnot, and obviously the, as you said there, the slobber knocker going into overtime.
Yeah.
19-16, I believe it was, as Godsent eventually do close that one out.
Absolutely wild stuff there, really. I mean, just so back and forth. Just incredible individual phase. If you highlight anything from that, I think that's got to be one of the main factors.
I mean, Dennis Twist with the AWP especially, on that CT site getting so many first entries. Dennis's rifling as well, just the pure aim he has, the first bullet accuracy he has with those M4s and the AKs is just so scary to go up against. This was crazy. This is just meriting right now how many forced by wins Mousesports had. So they had so many opportunities into this game. And it seemed like it was actually a Mousesports game to win, but they threw it away. So, see a few replays here. Actually, that was the first kill there from Styko. I believe he only got 1 kill after 12 rounds were played. And this is the issue we saw right now from Mousesports, right? On their CT side, they had so much weakness towards that B site. It seemed like Godsent, as soon as they realized that the split play towards B short and B apartments was able to net them some success and some rounds like that.
Yeah, it was really good stuff. I mean, you've got to highlight some of the huge plays that came out there. Obviously, beautiful clutches. And it's such a shame as well because Mousesports looked like they dominated actually quite a few rounds. They were flexing their muscles. They were looking like they had set themselves up. They were all oiled up.
Mad, wasn't it? The cha-cha slide.
Yeah, Disco Doblin here quite flamboyant round, really, as he was able to pick that one up. I think it's a game to be remembered here from the Season 6 of Pro League so far.
Sure.
Definitely quite an explosive
Definitely the best game of the day, 100%.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, that could have been, that could have easily been 16-14. You got to remember as well, Mousesports, it was 15-14 in favor of Godsent, and Mousesports had to force by, what, 3 Tech 9s, 1 AK, an AWP to Oscar, something crazy like that, and somehow, some way, they still managed to bring it forward to fruition and managed to claim that one in overtime.
Yeah, it was a beautiful win for them. But if you are just joining in and confused about what we're talking about and you've missed it, why don't you head on over to the YouTube channel and you can subscribe. All the VODs will be on there, all the wonderful content that we produced. You can stay up to date with the latest and greatest that we ship your way. And whilst you're there, don't forget to ring that bell. You
Notification, gang.
Love to ring your bell, Snods, don't you?
Always, mate.
Got to stay up to date with the notifications so you know exactly when we upload or when we go live. If you don't want to miss a trick, it's definitely worth doing. I couldn't recommend it enough. So do that. That's what
plain and simple. Do it.
Yeah, just do it. All right. We know. You know, mate. You always check. Mate. You know.
I check what?
You check
if they've actually subscribed. Yeah, of course.
That's what you do when we get back to the hotel.
That's got nothing else to do, have I?
Yeah.
Apart from sleep.
It's true. And get ready for tomorrow, because there's going to be more games coming up tomorrow. There is a whole lot going on this week. Of course, me and Snots will be guiding you through the action as it progresses on. We have another best of two, another 2 best of 2s.
Tomorrow, 4 games, 4 maps.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I think we're going to see some of Big as well. So it'll be cool to see what they do. Obviously, work their way up through the Mountain Dew League.
Yes.
But I think that is essentially
that's done for today.
Yeah. It was a pretty good day. We had some great results, some good games, some long ones, some short ones. But you know, we don't discriminate. We love all the games the same.
Exactly.
We get down to the wire now. But of course, we've got to say thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors that made this readily available. Without them, none of this would be possible, and we wouldn't be able to bring you this star-spangled show that we love to bring to the table. We've had fun today.
Yeah, had a good time. Obviously, some pauses here and there. It was pretty hard to get back into, but apart from that, it's been all good, mate.
Yeah, it has been good, mate. You know what?
Aww.
I reckon we should do it again. I reckon we should do it again tomorrow at the same time, the same place. I think that is everything for today. But if you want to come and join us again tomorrow, definitely stay on the ball. Come and check it out and come and join us for the Day 2 of ESL Pro League Season 6.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, the City of Odense, GeForce GTX, Lenovo Legion, Bedway, Pay Safeguard, Logitech G, Mountain Dew League, Xfinity, and ESEA.